Hello world, so per your request I am here with an eyebrow tutorial. So quickly I'm just going to show you all the products that I use. I recently changed the way that I do my eyebrows. I used to always use only use a eyebrow pencil, but I switched over to a pomade, a powder slash pomade, because I got this in my BoxyCharm and I have become obsessed with it. This is the BrowGal by Tonya Crooks, and it is a powder brow kit, but when you wet the product it actually turns into a pomade, and it makes my eyebrows look so natural, and it's so easy to apply. I used to have so many troubles applying a pomade, but I have no troubles with this. And I use to apply the product by the same maker, Tonya Crooks. I use this eyebrow pencil. It comes with a spoolie and an angled brush on the end. I use this to apply the product. And then of course a concealer of your choice. I just change it up. Whatever my hand grabs is what I grab and I use. So I'm going to be using this. This is just my pure contour foundation stick. I'm just going to use the lighter side to use to carve out and make my eyebrows show pop. So what I always do is brush out my brows. Well, not always, sometimes I don't, but right now, so I can make this video super detailed, I am brushing my brows out. These are my natural brows. I sometimes get them waxed, sometimes pluck them. I plucked my brows myself about 2 weeks ago, so they need a little bit of help, but I mean they good for the most part. So just brushing them out, and then I go in to wet my brush, because like I said, this starts out as a powder and turns into the pomade when it's wet, which is why it looks crazy like that. Like some mud. But I am going to go in and wet this brush. So with my wet brush, I dip into the powder. And this, I didn't wet the brush enough, so hold up, wait a minute. Let's try this again. With my wet brush, I dip into the powder, there we go. And this is turning it into a pomade once again. And I always go in and I just create the shape that I want first. My brows are already, I plucked my brows in the shape that I like, but I also do the same thing with whatever brow product I'm using. And I also extend it out a little bit. I like to have a sharp arch, which is why I curve down real quick right there. I'm gonna go dip back right into the product and do the same thing on the top. And then I follow down on that tail. Now that I have my shape, what I want to go in, oh, I don't box it closed at the front too, if you can see that. When you box it closed, let me change the ISO on here so you guys can see better. There we go. When you box it closed, that's unnatural. Like our eyebrows aren't naturally our eyebrows don't naturally look like blocks, so don't close it. That's why I'm keeping it open on the ends of these lines that I made. Keep it open, okay? So once again, going to wet the brush, dip it in the pomade, and we're going to start filling it in. I always start with the tail and move my way up. And now this is where you have to be a little bit more careful, because you want your brows to look natural. So we naturally have little hairs in the front of our brow that grow into bigger hairs. And so what I do with my brow brush is create my own hairs. So I do like hair-like strokes with the angled brush. Wetting the product, and now I'm going to create little strokes, so I'm stroking upwards. And then I go in with the spoolie and I slowly twirl my hairs up to help kind of mix itself in with the product. And I also go right here and spread out that product so it's not as harsh. So that's what I do with my brows. I'm not gonna conceal yet. I'm gonna go in and quickly do this brow and then we'll conceal. So now you wanna take a lighter color to conceal and kind of make our eyebrows pop out. So that's what I'm doing here. So after that, I just spread that product out and blend it out with my fingers. I don't usually use a brush because I can feel more of what's going on when I use my fingers. So that's all I do. I shape, fill in, conceal, and then I'll be on my way. But I hope that you guys found this video helpful. If it is, or if you just like the video, or if you just like me, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you just said no to all of the above, keep your thumbs to yourself. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.